Hey, hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon and today I am bringing you my November TBR Tarot. So if you're interested, please stick around, subscribe, hit the bell button, I don't know, do the things that YouTube likes, and let's get right into what I'm going to be reading for the month of November. So in the month of October, I took part in Spoopathon hosted by the wonderful Spoopy Hall, and I managed to enter and escape the Haunted Mansion, so I'm so happy for that. But apart from that, I had my normal TBR Tarot game. If you don't know, I play this game every month to see what I'm going to read for the month coming. I'll leave a link somewhere on the screen so you can see how I play this game and the rules and stuff. But I'm just going to get right into my wrap up for TBR Tarot last month. So one of the cards I got was a book with 15 or more letters in the title. For this, I ended up reading The Girl from the Well by Rin Chupeco. I gave this a 4.5 stars. I really loved this book. I was so surprised by it. I wasn't expecting much from it, but it gave me more than what I could have ever imagined. So I will leave link down below my vlog for the first part of Spoopathon, and my thoughts on this book are all in that vlog if you want to go watch it. All of the books I mention here are pretty much in that vlog. There'll also be a part 2 of Spoopathon vlog coming probably after this video, but yeah, I will leave a link down below my Spoopathon vlogs. The next card that I got last month was to read the first chapter of 2 or more books, and for this I picked a true crime story. I always put a true crime story before this title. True Crime Story by Joseph Knox. This was wonderful. I really enjoyed this. Again, my thoughts will be in a vlog down linked in the description. I had a good time with this book. I gave it a 4.5 stars and I really enjoyed it, and I would definitely recommend this to thriller true crime fans because I'm a true crime fan and this was like a whole experience in and of itself. So if you do like thrillers or true crime, I would highly recommend this book. The next card I got last month was to assign a top priority book, which I picked White Smoke for by Tiffany D. Jackson. Listen, I love Tiffany D. Jackson's writing. I read almost every book from her and I am so in awe at her talent, but I only gave this a 3.5 stars. I did enjoy this, but not as much as I was expecting to. This will be coming in my thoughts fully will be coming in a future vlog. So subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to know more of my in-depth thoughts on why I only gave this a 3.5 stars. But a little disappointed, unfortunately, but I'm still glad that I read it. This was my buddy read with Effie over at What Effie Reads, and they will be linked down below as always. And yeah, kind of a disappointment. Still glad that I read it though. And the last card I picked for October was to read a mood read, and it had to be paranormal or horror. For this, I ended up going with Dime Store Magic by Kelly Armstrong. I have not finished this, but I have started it, so I'm going to count this as kind of a win. I only count them as a loss if I really haven't picked them up at all. I've actually started this so I could avoid the punishment. My punishment for last month was to read Air of Fire, which I did not get to. Shock horror, I knew that was going to happen. I know myself, and this just wasn't going to happen last month. So instead of taking a new punishment, I'm just going to roll this punishment over into November. So this is going to get added to my November TBR. So Air of Fire is the first book on my November TBR. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm just going to go with it because I finished my October TBR, but I technically didn't finish the punishment. So instead of punishing myself further, I thought I would just roll over the punishment and until I get to it, until I decide to do it. I don't know, but this is the first book on my November TBR. Now it's time to pull the cards for November, and I am hella excited because I finally busted that reading slump that I've been in for so long, and I'm just living my best life right now. So yeah, let's get on to the first pick for TBR Tarot November. And the first card pick for TBR Tarot is going to be this one here. Let's see. A quick read, and I get bonus points if it is contemporary or speculative. Ooh, I like that. That's quite a good prompt. To Shannon with all the books. And the first card I pulled for November was a quick read, and I get bonus points if it's contemporary or speculative. For this, I'm going to read Boys Run the Riot by Kito Kaku. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. I suck at pronouncing names. This is a manga that I have borrowed from my This is a manga. Oh my goodness. This is a manga that I have borrowed from my friend. Why can I not say words today? Jeez. This is a manga that I have borrowed from my friend Effie over at What Effie Reads, and I have no idea what this is about. I just like the look of it, and it comes highly recommended, so I'm gonna pop this on here as a quick read. I think I could get through this fairly quickly because, as I said, it is a manga, so I have high hopes for this. I have not read much manga, so I'm very new to the format and this kind of storytelling, so I am pretty excited to finally delve into this world of manga, and I'm going to start with this one. And the second pick for TBR Tarot is going to be this one. Assign a top priority book for you. Ooh. Yay! I like when that comes up because I always have books that I should be reading. Don't we all? And the next card that I pulled was Assign a Top Priority Book for You. And for this, I am going to go with The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. Now, I just got gifted this by Effie, and I am in love. Like, look at how stunning this hardcover is. It's just so beautiful. So yeah, this is our buddy read for November, and I cannot wait to get to it. So this is a top priority for me straight off because it is a buddy read, and the fact that I got it to squeeze it into TBR Tarot is fine by me. So this is what I'm going to choose for a top priority book. And the third pick for TBR Tarot is going to be this one here. An ugly cover, and I get bonus points if it's contemporary or speculative. Okay, I see you. I see you. Ugly cover is going to be a fun one. And the next card that I pulled was an ugly cover, and I get bonus points if it's contemporary or speculative. For this, I've decided to go with After Ever Happy by Anna Todd. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I've not enjoyed any of the books in this series. I've gave them all a 2 stars, but I enjoy the drama. I like the drama of this series. Like, it's so melodramatic, it's so over the top, but I enjoy it. I enjoy that kind of, these aren't good books by any means, in my opinion, but the drama that this book series has given my life is great. I would rather have drama in book series than in my actual life, so I'll take it where I can get it, and this series definitely has some. Also, I just recently watched the 3rd installment in the After series movies, and now I'm craving some Tessa and Hardin, so this is gonna go for ugly cover because, yeah, it's a very ugly cover. I would say this works. And the fourth pick for TBR Tarot for the month of November, I'm gonna go closer right here. This one. Read a diverse book, and it has to be fantasy because it has the gold element sign. So that is my TBR picks for the month of November. And the final card that I pulled for the month of November was to read a diverse book that has to be fantasy. For this, I have went with Raybearer by Jordan and Foucault. I am so sorry again with the name pronunciation. I'm terrible. I swear I know how to talk. I just names, you know. But this comes very highly recommended to me, and I was putting it off because I was a little scared because of the hype that is surrounding this book. But now I'm ready. I am ready for all the hype, and I'm pretty sure this is queer as well, which works for diverse, and I'm up for it. So this is gonna go for the prompt, read a diverse fantasy book, and I am so ready for it. So this is the books for the month of November. Do you know what? I'm actually really excited about this stack. I'm meh on the top one because I'm not really in the mood for Throne of Glass just yet, but I'll try. I will try. After Ever Happy, I'm really in the mood for because I would like some drama that's not my drama, so thank you. Raybearer comes very highly recommended, so if it's not fantastic, I will be very surprised. Boys Run the Riot is a new foray into a format of storytelling I've never really read before, so I'm hella excited for that. And of course, The Nature of Witches is a beautiful book, but not only that, it's my buddy read with my bestie, so I have very high hopes and hope that we both love it because we both have in-depth discussions about every book that we read, so I hope it gives us something that we can talk about. So if you're interested on my thoughts on any of these books, stick around. I'll probably have a vlog up at some point with some of these books featured in it. And yeah, I'm very excited. So that is all I have for you today. Stay safe, happy and healthy, and I shall see you next time. Bye. The next card that I got last month was to read a book.
Pack up my summer in a Ziploc bag. Old maps and tchotchkes, photographs, said this and that. I'll write myself a letter so that I'll remember